Hello, I'm David.
Hi, I'm Julie.
Now we're going to do a vintage how to play and playthrough of Monsters Menace America, a game of mayhem and mass destruction. And this came out in 2005 by Avalon Hill. It's ages 12 and up. It takes about 90 minutes, well, if you're going to play with 4 players, and it's 2 to 4 players. This was a reskin or second edition of Monsters Ravage America, which I never played. So we're taking a look here. This is more of a strategic level monster mashing game. Where King of Tokyo, which came out later, they skipped the whole idea of moving around on a map board, moving around Tokyo. You have, when you play that game, you have 1 or 2 positions that you move on to. Here you actually are moving around the map. And we're going to be powering up our monsters for the final showdown. We can have a maximum of 40 health, even though it goes to 49 here on the track. And we can have a maximum of 15 infamy, which we can use to get extra attacks. We can also get military research and mutations. So comparing it to King of Tokyo, you would use energy to get power-ups. Here, you can get mutations to make your monster better. And there are different monsters. Like I said here on the track, you can go to, technically on here, 49, but the max you could go to in the game is 40.
That one only has 30.
Yeah, I guess that's interesting. I never noticed that before. So I guess this one can only go to
39.
Or it's a misprint. It's probably a misprint.
Oh.
So normally you get to decide who goes first, and that first player picks a monster. So there's this one here, and you'll see that you have starting health, which is 9 for this guy. Move 4, so this one moves faster, because mine only moves 3, that I'm going to show you. But can fly, so I can go over other monsters and military units. Defense 4. We're using 6-sided dice here, and to get for a military unit to score a hit, and when we do the monster showdown, when monsters fight each other, you have to get that number or higher on a 6-sided die. Attacks 3, that's pretty much typical for all monsters, and damage 3 unless you have mutations that increase it. Now special abilities do come into play. Now this is just flavor text here. And you have Kong, you can see that's basically King Kong. And I'll show the figures in a minute here. A giant eyeball. And you can take a look here and pause it and read the special abilities. That's part of the fun here. And this is like a Godzilla. And the miniatures, they're pre-painted, which is rare.
It definitely looks like Godzilla.
Yeah. Which was rare for back then. Not the best paint job, but, you know, it works. The eyeball's pretty cool.
Yeah, it is weird. Just seeing some eyelashes.
Reminds me of Johnny Quest.
Oh. Well, I don't know about that.
But that was an electronic a robot eyeball.
Oh.
So Julie, we're playing the same monsters that we played last time. So Julie's playing Mega Claw. So you see here already, Mega Claw has 12 health. Move 4 on land and lake. Which means that Julie's character cannot go into the open ocean. All monsters can go to the edge here. But there are monsters that can go into the open sea. Here, she can go into the lakes here. She also has another ability here. And that is get 3 infamy instead of 2 for stomping an infamy site. And why do you want infamy? Because you can get extra attacks. Normally, you only get 3 attacks. Each monster starts out with that. But if Julie spends those infamy tokens right there, she'll get extra attacks. And the infamy sites are here. So, for instance, it says the OK Corral, the Vegas Strip, things like this. And when a monster stomps it, that means no one else can get to infamy there. And the game will end when we've stomped 14 cities or infamy sites. Mutation sites here, this is where we draw mutation cards, they don't get stomped, but we can only visit it once. And there are 1, 2, 3, 4 mutations. So we could get up to 4 mutations. Although cruise missiles, which I'll explain here in a minute, if they hit you on a 1, you can mutate. So you could potentially get more than 4 mutations. So you have to include a little piece of paper here to keep track of which ones you visited, if you do. Now mine is Gargantus. And I took this person because it flies. Normally you have to stop in the space with a military unit, even the military units you control. I'll explain that here in a moment. But I can fly over other monsters and military units. Now I may discard a mutation card at any time to gain 3 health. You know, I didn't do that. When we did the last time we played, I missed that. Mm-hmm. I could have survived a little bit longer.
You could have.
Yeah, because Julie beat me the first game. So I'll show you here where it is in the rule book here. How many infamy do you play with? Well, during setup, it talks about it right here. For a player, you use 20 markers, 17 for 3-player, and 14 for a 2-player game. So we got to stomp so many infamy sites in cities, and then we'll do the final showdown where we'll fight each other. So for most of the game, we're just building up health and our mutations so that when we do fight each other, the one who's left standing wins. You'll see there are military units here. According to the setup instructions, the last player places units for each unused military branch, not the National Guard. So Julie picks Mega Claw. I pick Gargantus. Julie would pick the Army already because she knows how to play it. Mm-hmm. And I'll pick the Marines, which means the Air Force and the Navy need to be placed on the board. Normally, in a 3 or 4 player game, someone would be these units. The National Guard, nobody owns them. And these units can be deployed on their bases. So you see here, there's MC for Marine Corps, so I can put them here. I don't know where Julie's going to appear. Well, it doesn't matter because I only deploy these on my turn, and Julie would deploy the Army on her turn. But right now, since nobody's playing the Air Force, I need to deploy the Air Force units. And I can put them anywhere I want. And these are just designed just to slow us down. You actually cannot die in this game. If you lose all your health, you go to Hollywood, you're an attraction, kind of like King Kong in the King Kong movie. You're an attraction, and then you can come back. You can break free, and then you start out with health. So you never die, you just get slowed down. So the whole idea of using military units is to slow down your opponent while you're trying to build up your monster for the final showdown. Okay. The bases can be destroyed. And when a base is destroyed, a military unit that goes with that base is destroyed forever. You take it as a prize. Now the Navy can have cruise missiles or submarines. We'll explain that in the game here. I'm going to put cruise missiles over here. Where's the other Marine Navy base?
You keep talking, I'll keep looking.
Has to be somewhere. I'm in trouble finding it. All right, well, Julie's looking for that. So we picked out our monsters. Then we picked out... Oh, you found it? Mm-hmm. So usually you can only have one military unit on a... Deploy one military unit to a base. But when you're playing with 2 or 3 players, in this case, we're deploying military units not owned by a player, so it's breaking that rule there because you have to deploy all the Air Force and Navy because nobody's playing them. So let's take a look at the turn order here. Well, we got to finish setup. So now, the last player places units for each unused military branch, not the National Guard. On that branch's base, 1 per base. Starting with the first player, place your monster on one of its 3 starting layers. So you get to place, so Julie can start here, here, or way up there. Where do you want to go? So he's going to start way up there. Now I can start here, here, or here. Now here's the thing, we cannot fight each other yet. We can't even enter the same space. I think I'm going to start down here. It'd be better to start over on the west coast. I mean the east coast, but that's the way it goes. You see these two black ships here? I mean planes. This can get with a military research card. I'll explain how you get those in a minute. These are X-fighters that can come into the game. You see here you have Captain Colosso and Mecha Monster. These are also military research cards that you can get. And like in the movie, what's that movie we just saw?
We just saw Sleepy Hollow, so I don't know.
Okay. Where you have the giant, the robots fighting the kaijus. I'll remember in a minute here.
I know.
But they have miniatures like this. And so somebody can control them. And you can fight other monsters. Now this does break a rule here that you can deploy them in a base with another military unit. I'll remember the name of the movie in a minute.
Okay, good, because I can't think of it.
Yeah, it's escaping me. So we've placed I placed Gargantus here and Mega Claw here. You'll see there's other places that we could have placed it. Here, and then Julie could have went here and here. You can't go into hiding. So there's one thing about this game is that you can't die. Like I said, if you lose all your health, you go to Hollywood, and then you got to break free, and then you get health. You can't go into hiding. So if I say I'm going into hiding, that's my turn. Next turn, I pick a place to appear, and then I get my starting health. But I can go to any starting place. So if I am down really low, to avoid going to Hollywood, I can just go into hiding. Or if Julie has a whole bunch of military units coming towards me, I can go into hiding to try to get away from them. Let's take a look at the anatomy of the military board. So this is the Air Force. And you'll see there's deployment rules right here. Okay. So we move, fight, encounter, and then deploy. So at the end of our turn, we get to deploy military units. For the Air Force and Navy, we don't get to do that. When they're destroyed forever. So you place 2 units, either Air Force or National Guard, plus 1 National Guard unit. So what does that mean? Is that I can place 3 National Guard units, I could place 1 Air Force unit and 2 National Guard units, or I can place 2 Air Force units and 1 National Guard unit. Or I can draw a military research card, which would hopefully make these units better. They can move 6. Military units can share spaces together. In fact, you want to try to attack with 4 or more. You just can't deploy them in a space where there's already a military unit. They can defend on a 4, and there'll be 2 rounds of combat. The monster always goes first. And the monster will roll the number of dice, it's attack dice. We both start out with 3, so we'll roll 3 attack dice. So in order to destroy, we have to declare what we're attacking. Say we're getting attacked by 3 Air Force units, that's pretty easy. We just roll the 3 6-sided dice, and any 4, 5s, or 6s will destroy them. And then the Air Force will go, any surviving units. And they'll do 1 damage if they hit us. Cruise missiles are a little different, which we'll explain when it happens. They can do 3 damage. If they hit, they go away because they're destroyed. But if a 1 is rolled, the monster can mutate. So there will be 2 rounds of combat. So say this jet goes in here and attacks me. So the Navy and the Air Force are just going to stay there. They don't do anything. But when we move on to them, they'll attack us. I'll be moving around the Marines, and Julie will be moving the Army to attack me. Now keep in mind that if Julie moves into a space where her own army is, she'll have to attack it, even though it's her own military units. So if I go into here, we do a battle. There's only 1 unit there. I'd roll 3 dice. I missed. I have to get a 4 or higher. Now Julie would roll for she needs to get a 4 or higher. I missed. Next round, let's see if I can kill it. I did. But let's say I failed. Roll again. Okay, say she hit me. I would go down 1 point here, and then I would have to retreat. So I have to retreat into the space that I came from. And I do not get to encounter that space I retreat. Now, if I destroyed that military unit, I can stomp the OK Corral. I'd get 2 infamy, but Julie will get 3 infamy. And then I draw from the infamy pile right here. Now, there's a buried rule in the rule book that since these are neutral units, Julie would not get a military research card. But if I was fighting her army there, and I was forced to retreat, she would draw a military research card. That's something we forgot to play last time. That's a buried rule. Also, when you roll 6s in combat, you do 2 damage. Almost all military units have 1 hit point, so to speak, except Captain Colossal and Mecha Monster, which will have 6 and 8. But when we stomp each other at the end of the game, with 6s, we'll do 2 damage. So there'll be 2 rounds of combat every time we fight. Military units. When we fight each other on the final round, we'll have 3 dice unless we have any mutations, and then we'll probably spend all of our infamy tokens to try to kill the other player. And when the final round happens, we'll do what's called a weigh-in. Now, why in a 2-player game, you think, why bother with that? Because I'll explain in a minute. Say I had 32, and Julie had 25. If Julie were to defeat me, she would get all 32 of my health points. So that in a 3 or 4-player game, she would go on to the next monster. So if Julie was a challenger, she gets to pick who she wants to fight first. She fights me. If she defeats me, she gets my health and then goes on to the next monster. However, in a 2-player game, like, why keep track? Well, Julie actually had in the game we played, she had Captain Colossus and Mecha Monster, and she wasn't able to use them to attack me. And if they're remain in the game, at the end of the game, they fight the remaining monster. So if even though Julie defeated me, she has to fight her own military research, so the game can actually win.
But I won it.
Right, because I almost forgot for her to get my health points. She would have lost if I hadn't given her my health points. So in a 2-player game, you got to remember that the winner gets the health points just in case any of these are remaining. So I think that's about it. You get infamy. Why do you destroy cities? Well, you get 2 die 6 here. For instance, if you stomp San Francisco, so I'd get 8 health points, or 1 health point here, or 1 health point here. So smaller cities don't get as many health points. National Guard units. This is something we forgot to play as well. National Guard units can deploy in unstomped cities, in bases, if there's not already a military unit there. Remember, the exception is Mecha Monster and Captain Colossus can deploy in bases where there's already units. So National Guard units can deploy in unstopped cities, bases, and infamy spaces. That's something we forgot to do. And except for me, I can fly over them, but if I put units in front of Julie, she has to stop on a military unit. That's how you slow down something. You put units in their way to slow them down. Because what we're trying to do, we're trying to build up our health points. Remember, maximum 40 for each of us. And get as many infamy tokens as we can, and get mutations. So that way, when we fight each other at the end of the game, we have more health points, more infamy to get extra attacks, and more mutations to do more damage, for instance. So to move, we can move up to our spaces. We fight any units. So if I go into this OK Corral, I have to fight that Air Force unit in order to stomp it. Then I encounter the space if I stomp it, if I defeat it, and then I will get 2 infamy there. And I would just keep this. When you also get 1 infamy when you destroy a base. So I'd get 2 for the OK Corral, 1 for the base, and then I'd keep this as a trophy when you destroy a base. Although it really doesn't matter when you're destroying Air Force and Navy in this case, because no one controls them. But if Julie stomps one of my Marine Corps bases, I have to give her one of my units, either off the board, or I can take it off the map. So if Julie stomps this Marine Corps base here, and all my fighter jets and rocket launchers have been deployed, I'd have to take it from the board and give it to her as a trophy. So the more bases you stomp, the less stuff I have to deploy. You can also redeploy, meaning you can remove stuff from the board and then redeploy it, except National Guard units. All right, so let's play.
Okay.
You will be first. And remember, you move 4.
Well, then I just want to go there. Get infamy.
It's up to you. So Julie moves 1. And you get, how many infamy? You get 3 because
3.
of your power. So take 3.
Oops, sorry.
There's no base there.
No.
So we stomped it. You stomped it. Nothing was messing with you. So no one can go there again. What's that base? What's that infamy site?
Talking Paul Bunyan Station. Yeah, Talking Paul Bunyan.
That must be a place. I've never been to that part of the country, so I have no idea. Now you can deploy units. The Army says you place 2 units, either Army or National Guard, plus 1 National Guard unit, or draw 1 military research card. What would you like to do?
I'm going to do a military research card.
You can do a military research card. Okay, let's see what you got.
Laser fence.
Oh, that's annoying. So Julie got this. You know, we don't have to let the other player know what we have, but we're playing open-handed. Use it any time. When a monster ends its move, but before battle, discard this card after use. The monster must expend 2 infamy tokens or retreat to an unoccupied adjacent space. It does not encounter the adjacent space. So, in other words, Julie can slow me down.
What else do I get? Is that it? Just a card?
That's it. So you have that card to use.
Okay.
Okay. I am going to go here to...
Okay,
Oh,
Corral.
actually, no, I'm going to mutate at Roswell.
Okay.
Okay, so draw me a card at Roswell. That's the wrong card. I'm mutating.
Oh.
Okay. So this is what I got. War Spikes. Each of your hits deals 4 damage instead of 4. So this is a really good card I got. Instead of doing 3 damage now, so in the final showdown, I'm going to be doing more damage per hit. And now I need to write down that I went to Roswell. Because I can't go back there again. And now I get to deploy. I can deploy 3 units, either Marines or National Guard, or draw military research. I'm going to draw military research too. Since that's what Julie did. What did I get? Cutbacks. Use on any of your turn, discard this card after use to remove a research card from play. Wow. So I'm going to keep this because if Julie gets the Captain Colossus or Mecha Monster, she doesn't know I have this.
I won't remember anyway.
I will play that to remove that card. I'm done.
All right. I can move up to 4, huh?
Trying to remember that monster movie again. You can move up to 4, huh?
Yep.
I can only move 3. So you went
To Detroit.
to Detroit. Detroit. See if you can roll it without destroying the board. So Julie goes up 10 health, so she's going to be 22 now. And we stomp that city. All right. Do you want to deploy units or do military research?
Deploy units.
All right. You can deploy National Guard. You got to deploy 1 National Guard no matter what.
Okay.
But you can do 2 Army, 1 Army National Guard, or 2 National Guard plus a National Guard. So you can do 3 National Guard, 2 Army and National Guard, 1 Army and 2 National Guard. What do you want to do?
2 Army and 1 National Guard.
Okay. Do you want to do missile launchers? Remember, missile launchers fire at me first.
Yeah.
Okay. And you got to go where the A's are.
I know.
Do which National Guard unit do you want?
And where does it go?
They can go on infamy sites. They can go in cities.
But you can fly over that, can't you?
Yeah. And where else can they go again? And other bases, of course. Now, it does say here that fighters have a 0 movement because National Guard units don't move.
Mm.
Now, next turn, Julie will be able to move those units. So, on move, you can move your monster and military units, but right now she's just deployed them. My turn. I need to get hit points. Problem with starting out over here, I can get mutations, but there's not a lot of big cities to destroy.
Mm-hmm.
I'll go to Phoenix.
Okay.
And there's no military units here. I stomp it, which is odd because you do have.
You have a Luke Air Force Base.
Yes. I'm pretty sure they have an attack wing of F-22s there today nowadays. Only 2.
Surprised they don't have Tucson for Davis Month then.
Well, they can't have every city.
That's true.
There are so many bases around
That's
the country.
True.
Now I'm going to deploy.
Okay.
I'm going to deploy 3 Marines, but I can do National Guard units. I'm going to do National Guard units because I can do a combination of Marines or National Guard. I'm going to try to slow you down.
All right.
So at least you got to stop. There you go. Because you got a lot of big cities, you're going to get your health up really quick.
Mm-hmm.
All right, your turn now. You can move military units. Your missile launchers move up to 4. Okay, let's stop for a second, please.
I don't know what I'm doing.
Move that unit 4 first.
This one?
Yes. Okay, now you can move the other one up to 4. Because what you'll do is you'll pick them up and move like 6.
I know. This is true. This is true.
Remember we used to be playing Star Wars miniatures with the boys. And I said, use your fingers to count when they were trying to move around. Okay, so there is how the board
Do I get to move this guy now?
Yeah, you can move 4.
1, 2, 3, 4.
So you got around the units. And you can destroy a base.
Yep.
Oh, darn it. I don't have any more. So you get 2 dice. 7. Now you're at 29. You destroy that Marine base, so I got to give you a prize.
Gimme.
I'm going to give you a rocket launcher.
Okay. What else do I get?
You get 1 infamy for destroying that base.
I don't get 3?
No.
Okay.
It's only when you go to infamy sites.
Okay.
You get 1 infamy when you destroy a base. Yeah, it says right here. That doesn't have it. Yeah, get 1 infamy and a trophy, which I just gave you.
Okay, thank you.
Deploy. Do you want to deploy National Guard units or more Army units? So Julia's got 2 missile launchers coming towards me.
I think I will do 1 Army and 2 National Guard.
1 Army and 2 National Guard. Or do you want a missile launcher? Another one? You want tanks or planes? Make a decision.
Tanks.
Okay. Where do you want to put the tanks? You can put them in. You can put them in Los Angeles if you want. But they can also go on bases. So if you want to put them on the Marine bases, you can.
Yeah, there we go.
You want to go like that?
Yeah.
Are you sure? Okay.
You can fly over there. So I'm going to stay there.
All right, well, I'm going to fly over you. I go here. And so now I have to, I have to move my other units. I didn't place any Marine Corps units, so I'm not moving anything. I attack the tank. The tank has a defense of 4 for National Guard units. Missed. Wow, you can attack me. So you hit me, and they do 1 damage, so now I'm down to 11. Oh, no, 13. Now, I got to hit this round.
There you go.
A 6. I would do 2 damage on it with a 6, but it only takes 1 damage to destroy it. But it just goes back here on the card. National Guard units come back. I get 3 dice for destroying Los Angeles.
Nice.
Let's see if I can.
There you go.
11 plus 13 is 24.
Very nice.
So I'm trying to remember the name of that movie. Okay, you can move Army units and move your guy too.
Don't you have to put out your
Oh yeah, you're right.
your
Thank
stuff?
you. All right, I'm going to put some. I'll do 3 Marines. There we go. They don't get to move. Your turn.
With New York.
New York?
3 dice.
You don't want to mutate? I mean, you have 29 health, and it's up to you.
Yeah, why not? Let's mutate.
Okay, so what's that mutation site?
3 Mile Island.
So I got to write it down that you've gone to 3 Mile Island. Okay, go ahead and draw your card.
High octane blood. +1 move.
Wow.
During the monster challenge, you attack first, even if you're not the challenger.
So that's pretty nice. So this means that when it doesn't matter if I'm the last one to take the stomp, whoever takes, there's 14 stomps. Whoever does the 14th stomp becomes a challenger and gets to roll first. Unless there's a little fiddly rules here. I have to wait so if I'm the one that takes the 14th stomp, you get another turn to try to stomp something else to become the to get to to get to the rumble site here.
Ah.
So if you get there, you actually become the challenger and you roll first.
Oh.
With this card now,
Doesn't matter.
it doesn't matter. You're going to roll first. So if you have a lot of infamy, you can kill me before I even get to attack you. So that's a really good card for you to have. Now you get to, well, you can move your army units.
They move 4?
No,
Is that what they do?
They move 4. Almost all military units move 4 except fighters, which move 5. Well, the Navy fighters move 6.
2,
And the Air Force
3,
fighter.
4.
Marine fighters only move 5.
1, 2, 3, 4.
So you've moved. So we actually did this out of order. You were supposed to move, fight. There was no fighting. You encounter it. You got your power up, your mutation. And then now you deploy new units. You want to deploy more tanks?
Yeah. I'm going to put one up here.
So you got 2 tanks you can deploy and 1 National Guard. You want a plane or a tank?
Actually, I want to get a military research.
Okay, so you're not deploying units then. You want military research?
Yeah.
Okay, show it on the camera. Look.
Scientific analysis. At the start of...
Sweetie.
You know me, guys. I have a hard time with this. At the start of any battle involving your units, the monster loses 1 health.
Really? I'm going to show that again right here. Because
It's better that you show it anyway.
Yeah, that's fine.
It is.
At the start of any battle involving your units, the monster loses 1 health. Wow, so every time I battle your army units, I'm going to lose 1 health at the start of the battle. Well, that's fun. Don't forget to play that card there to slow me down.
Oh, yeah.
Remember, you have this here. The monster must expend 2 infamy tokens or retreat to an unoccupied adjacent space. Did I get any infamy yet? I forgot to take one for... Oh, I went to Phoenix.
Yeah, you haven't got any infamy.
I don't have any. 1, 2, 3. San Francisco.
Okay.
Okay. I stomp it. Oh, I get to move units. I'm not attacking Julia because I want to get more than 3. So I move those. I go to San Francisco. Wow, that's an awesome roll. 26.
I'm only 3 ahead of you, so it's not that big a deal.
Yeah, but that's a really bad roll. And then I can deploy. I'm going to deploy another jet and 2 rocket launchers. Over here. I come after you. I'm done.
All right.
You didn't move your army units, did you?
I did.
Okay. Your turn. Hey, stop. Put the dice down, please. You got to move your army units. You already.
Oh.
Yeah, we're moving still. 1, 2.
2. 1, 2, 3.
You want to keep them together. Remember, you want to attack in groups of 4.
1, 2, 3, 4. That's it.
Okay, now you can encounter it. What are you encountering?
New York.
Okay, 3 dice. 14. There's no luck here at all. Okay, so that's going to be 29 plus 14 is 39. 29, 39. You're maxed out at 40. So you cannot get any more health above 40. Okay, go ahead and stomp that. Now you deploy. Do you want a military research card or do you want to deploy more army units?
I'm going to do military research card.
Okay, let me show it. Oh, you got this one before.
I think you had it last time.
Blonde lore. Use on any of your turns. Discard this card after use. Choose a monster and a space adjacent to it. Now I used it on you. If it's able to, the monster must end its move on that space during its next turn. So this is just ways to slow me down, but you're not using them. You're sitting on your cards here.
Your monster's way over there. It's not bothering me right now.
The whole idea, though, is to stop me from getting power-ups, honey.
Okay. Hey, didn't I mutate at 3 Mile Island? Did I not get a stomp?
No, you don't stop
Oh.
mutate. I'm going to mutate here. I'm going to Nevada test site. I'm going to write down, I'm going to go in there. Nevada test. Okay, give me a card.
Please.
Okay, the movie is called Pacific Rim.
Ah.
I
that's
just remembered. Iron Stomach. Whenever you stop a military base, you may gain 3 health instead of 1 infamy.
Well,
That's not that great.
That's all right.
I'll probably discard that to get 3 health.
Yeah.
When the time comes. And now, oh, I forgot. See, I pulled a U. I forgot to move. I am going to attack you.
Okay.
And they move 4. This guy would just go here. All right, so I have these guys attacking you. You get to go first. You have 3 attacks. You don't have any cards that change that. Okay, go ahead and roll. What do you want to target, though? The rocket launcher has a defense of 3. The planes have a defense of 4.
The rocket launcher.
Okay, we'll roll 1 at a time. Okay, we can't roll on the board like that, sweetie.
Sorry.
Okay, it's your second attack. Last attack. All right, you missed. All right, 4 planes attack you. Your defense is 4. You're dropping them. That's why they're doing that. See what I did there? I messed up the board. A defense 4. I hit you for 1. So you're down to 39. And then here goes the next one. I missed. Okay, now you get... The planes are all the same. You need to hit on 4s or higher, so roll the 3 dice. Unless you want to use tokens.
No, not yet.
Once you see what you roll first.
Poopy.
You missed.
Big time.
So you're going to be retreating, and I'm going to get a military research card. So I'm hitting you 4 times. I get 2 damage there. 4 damage. So now you're down to 34.
Wait, how many damage?
4 damage.
1, 2, 3, 4. I'd be 35.
35. Sorry. That was David math.
And I'm the one with the cognitive disability.
Okay, so what do you want to retreat to? You do not get to encounter the space. There cannot be a military unit in it.
I'll go down here.
No, you got to retreat to a space that's adjacent, sweetie.
There's a heron here.
Okay. That's great. Why don't you figure out where to retreat to?
So where do I go?
Any space that's adjacent doesn't have a military unit.
I guess there.
Okay, and you can still stop it next turn.
All right.
All right, but I get a military research card.
Oh, you might get one of those guys.
So,
Ooh.
chopper lift. Use any of on your turns. Discard this card after use. Roll 1 die. Move a monster up to that many spaces. It loses 1 infamy. It cannot end this move on a space containing another piece, on a sea space, or an unstomped city base. Okay. Okay. Now, I'm the one that's going, right?
Yeah, it's your turn now. Wait, you just attacked me.
Yeah, I moved on you. I went out of order for this. Okay, so I would move here, I move there, we fought. I encounter this space.
Okay.
And I'm not going to use this on you, so now I deploy. Let's slow you. Oh, I can't go on a stomp site or a mutation site. Guess I go there. All right, I'm done. Your turn.
Can I go over a stomp site?
You can just stay there, and but I'm going to attack you again. You could go on the hiding and come out, but then it's 2 turns away. I don't think you'd want to do that. 3. You move what? How fast?
4. I can skip over that, right?
Yeah. I thought you had something that gave you move faster. +1 move. You move 5 now.
Oh.
Yeah, stomp that. And you get 3. But first, we're going out of order again. Move your units. You can attack me with those 3.
From there?
You should move in there. Okay, so you're going to attack me.
All right, guys. I've been sick with a respiratory infection for the past 2 weeks, so I'm not 100% right now. You can hear it in my voice. You can hear it in my cough.
Okay, is there anything else you can move around that's an army unit?
I can't move the orange people, right?
No, National Guard units you don't move.
Then that's it.
Okay, so you moved.
Yeah.
We fight.
Yeah.
There's nothing to fight here.
No.
You're going to fight me here.
Yep.
You make 1 extra attack during the first round of combat before the monster attacks. So you get to attack me. There's 3 of them. And you need to get 4 or higher. Okay, you actually do 2 damage to me. So I'm at 24. So that happened before anything else. So now I get to
Wait,
go.
if I did 4 damage, you were at 26, weren't you?
You did 2 damage, sweetie.
Oh, they said I did 4 damage.
If I did, I misspoke.
Okay.
I go down to 24. You only hit once with a 6.
Okay.
Okay.
Yep.
All right, now I get to attack you. They're all the same. I need 3s or higher. Oh, they're pretty weak, though.
Yeah, they are. You got this.
That's not too good. Now, you get to hit me with 2 dice. But you missed.
Lame.
I get 3 attacks. Got to get 3 or higher.
You got it.
And I have no infamy, so I can't get any extra attacks. I may have to retreat here, and then you get a card.
You got it.
No, I didn't. I have to retreat.
Oh.
I go there, and you get a research card.
Okay, what'd I get?
I did not roll. Oh, I got to take damage for that.
Oh.
I forgot. You hit me once.
Yeah.
Oh, did you hit me before that?
You went down already when I hit you.
Oh, okay, hang on. I'm sorry. You have 1 unit left. See if you hit me. You did. Please don't drop the die.
I don't mean to. Sorry.
Okay. And now I retreat. And then you get...
Okay.
Here's what Julie got. Defense satellites. Use on any of your turns. Discard this card after use. Roll 1 die for each monster in the game board. On the game board. The monster takes that much damage. This doesn't affect Captain Colossal or Mecha Monster. So that means it will attack you too. Unless you're hiding.
That's not good.
Well, you just got to go in the hiding if you want to hit me.
True.
You have all these cards. that
I
you're
know.
using.
I'm just Not used to all these cards.
So you move? Did you move there and just do this right now?
I haven't done anything yet. You just went. I haven't.
No, it's you. You moved the military units. Fight.
Oh, yeah, okay.
You encountered it.
I already got the
we
infamy.
went out of order.
I already got the...
Yeah, you already got it.
So it's your turn.
Now deploy new units.
All right. I want to put someone here.
Okay, what though?
I'm going to put a tank here.
Because your tanks have 5 defense, you know.
And I want to put another tank.
In Seattle?
Yeah.
Okay.
And what else do I have to do?
You can deploy 1 National Guard.
All right.
That's smart because I'm probably going to go there.
Okay.
Okay, my turn.
All right, what are you going to do?
My jets fly 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to attack you again.
That's fine.
And my rocket launchers go 4. Got all these guys coming after you. Okay.
Okay.
My guy moves 3. I get 1 hit point. Where's this guy here? On this infamy side?
Mm-hmm.
Because someone's shaking the board. Their monsters are moving around too hard. I'm going to get another mutation. I move there. Okay, now we fight.
Okay.
I'm going to fight that tank.
Okay.
Monsters go first, and he have a defense of 4. Got him.
Nice. Good job.
And I get a mutation. Let's see what I got. Rampage. You can move on the same turn you emerge from a lair. Oh, that's nice.
That is nice.
I'm probably going to get rid of it. Just to get more health during the final battle.
Okay.
So now I got to write down that I went there.
Where'd you go again?
Experimental breeder reactor. So breeder reactor. There's only 1 more left for me. All the way over there, and I doubt I'm going to get over there. All right, so we have all these units attacking you.
It's all right.
You get to go first. You want to target the rocket launchers?
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead. Missed. Roll another die. They have a defense of 3. Roll the next die. Okay, you got him. But I do have 4 attacks with the jets. And I need to hit 4 or higher. That's 2 damage. 3 damage. Go down 3. Okay, so you are at 32. All we're doing is just knocking each other down a little bit. Okay, now you can hit those jets. Well, 3 dice are all the same. You need to get 4s or higher. You got 2. He should have 2 damage to a jet, but it doesn't matter. They only have 1 damage. Now, do you want to do infamy tokens to get them? Because I'm going to get a...
Sure.
You can do 1 at a time.
All right, do 1.
Or do 1. Do 1. Missed. You want to keep on going? There's 2 jets left still. Missed.
I'm done.
You're done? Okay, you tried. Okay, they get to attack you. Missed. But you do retreat. Where do you want to go? Anywhere around here you go. Was that where he was?
Yeah.
Oh, my mistake. Gonna go there?
Yeah.
Okay. Now I get a card because I made you retreat. Oh wait, this is the right camera. Alright, I got the X-Fighters.
Nice. You had those last time too.
Yeah, place 2 black X-Fighters on this card. You may deploy X-Fighters instead of units from your branch, but not instead of guard units. Remove destroyed X-Fighters from the game So they move 6, they have defense 5, and they do 2 damage. So I'm going to put this right here for me. And there are my 2 fighters. So that was on your turn. I mean, it's my turn still. I encountered. Okay, deploy. I'm deploying X fighters. And I'll deploy a guard unit. Guess we'll go to Dallas. Your turn. Remember, you move 5. Is it 5
I just want
you
to
move?
get infamy.
You can get more infamy, huh? Okay. You stop. Well, you got to move the other units first. You don't want to attack me? Everybody can get there in 4. Yeah, everybody can move 4. You can attack with 3. Is that what you want to do?
Yeah.
Alright, so we do fights first. You don't have anything that can help you. This is to slow me down. You have the laser fence and the blonde to basically to slow me down. I just don't get to places if you play those.
Okay.
So you want to play that when I'm moving.
Okay.
And then... Oh, at the start of any battle, your units, the monster loses 1 health. So I lose 1 health right away.
Okay.
And it's forever. So right now, I'm down to 22. I'm going to go after... Oh, and then you have 2... You have 1 rocket launcher. You get an attack, a free attack. Go ahead and roll. You missed. My defense is 4. Now I go. I'm going to target your 3 tanks.
Okay. There's only 2 tanks, is it?
2 tanks, yeah. I'll roll 2 dice just in case I get 5s. Wow. Do your 2 tanks? Oh, they're all the same, actually. You just need to get 4 or higher. So I take 2 damage. And I'll go after the 2 tanks.
Nice.
Hit 1. Damn. This army's tough. Okay, roll 2 dice. You missed, but I have to retreat. I'll go over here. And you draw a military research. By the way, the decks, when they run out, they don't recycle. Damn, you got this card. Guard command. You can move and redeploy guard units. Tanks have moved 3. Fighters have moved 5. Other players can't deploy guard units. So Julie just got control of all the guard units.
Yay. There's no everybody there, but...
You know how important that is?
Oh, but I can move them, so...
Yes. So you moved, we fought, you encountered this space now.
I didn't get my 3 infamy.
Where you get it now. You just stomped it. I think Julie's going to beat me. Because she can move those guard units. Well, at least the guard units are on her side of the board. Alright, my turn. Well, X-Fighters go here.
Well, can I do that fence on you?
When I start moving.
Okay.
Alright, so you're going to do the fence on me, right?
Well, it doesn't matter. You don't have 2 infamy cards to get rid of, so...
That's you do. Use any time when a monster ends its move before battle, discard this card after use. The monster must expend 2 infamy tokens or retreat to an unoccupied space. So I'm going to move 3. 1, 2, 3. You play it.
Mm-hmm.
The laser fence. Now I must retreat. I retreat there.
All right.
Which means I don't get to encounter it. I don't get to do anything with it this turn.
Okay.
Okay?
Yeah.
You stopped me from getting more health. Because when you retreat, you don't encounter the space.
Okay.
However, I am fighting you here. So my X-Fighters have a defense of 5.
Wow.
I don't know if you want to go after them or not.
I'll go after your red stuff, I guess. Or after your red
Planes?
planes.
Well, they have a defense of 4.
What about your tanks?
Defense of 3.
I guess I'll try your tank first.
Oh, I forgot that these do 2 damage.
Oh.
I haven't been looking at that. Oh, well. What are you going after?
This guy.
Okay. You got him. Now you can go after this plane. Got it. You're rolling really well. Go after this plane. Roll your last die. Missed.
Please.
Oh no, you did get it. Defense 4. My X-Fighter survived. They have, they do 2 damage.
Okay.
I need to get 4s or higher. Alright, you take 2 damage. So you're down to 30. Now you get to try to destroy them. Roll all 3 dice. You need 5s or higher. Really? You destroyed 1. That's a bummer. But I'm going to force you to retreat. Okay, here's mine. And I do hit you. You take 2 damage, and now you're down to 28. So you got to retreat to a space around that. Where do you go?
I'll just go here. Actually, if I go there, then I can get more infamy. No, I'm going to go here.
Okay. You know, I think we forgot to have you deploy on your turn. Didn't we?
I don't know. I don't remember. There's a lot going on for me in this game, so
We forgot to have you deploy. Where did you want to deploy? You say you could have put something here in Seattle.
Yeah. I'll put one
Here. You can put one here.
Yeah.
And then you can put this guard unit where?
I'll put it where you can get infamy. No. Yeah.
Okay. We forgot to do that.
And then do I move these cards too? These tanks?
No, it's not your turn.
Oh.
I just forgot for you to deploy.
Oh. Okay.
Whereas I moved. You screwed me up and forced me to retreat. I moved you guys there and I attacked you.
Yeah.
I get a card now
Why do you get a card?
because I forced you to retreat.
Ah, gotcha.
Our stabilizer ray. Use on any of your turns at the start of a battle involving your units. Discard this card after use. If you damage a monster during the battle, choose and discard one of its mutation cards. Oh,
Wow.
That's bad for you.
Yes, it is.
Oh, it's my turn. I'm going to play cutbacks. Use on any of your turns. Discard this card after use. Remove a research card from play. I'm removing the guard unit from play. Because you would have had to have played that for you to remove them. So, let me see. Do you play it right away? I guess it just comes up right away. It's not a card you play. Okay. Because I guess you could hold it in your hand. But we have to know that you control the guard units now. So I removed that card.
That's fine.
And did I lose a life when you attacked me that time? Yeah, you did. All right, so I moved, forced you to retreat. I did an encounter. I deploy new units. 3 new jets. Because you're getting away from me. Your turn. So you can move your army units. They move 4.
They have to be right on you, though, right?
Yeah. You're going there, huh? You got a tank down here you can move. Okay.
I move my
You
guy.
move your guy. Get more infamy, huh? Mm-hmm. All right, now stop. We fight. There's no fighting occurring. So now you encounter. Yes, you get 3. And you stomp that. There's only 4 stomps left. Then we're going to the final fight. Now you deploy. Do you want to deploy army units?
Oh, I have
That's
to,
all
so
you can
that's
do.
all I
'cause
can do.
So you can only deploy 2 because there's no National Guard units. You want to deploy rocket launchers?
Yeah.
Or okay.
I'm going to put one there.
And one there. That's good.
And one. Yeah.
Oops. All right. My turn. I moved jets. I can't attack you again. I'll be attacking you soon.
And
3, 4. Wait a second here. 2, 3, 4, 5. I'll move back to here. Yeah, because I only move 5. And then I'll go to Seattle. Now we fight.
you lose.
I lose 1 point. I'm down to 19. You to attack me first because you have a missile launcher. You missed. I attacked the missile launcher. It's destroyed. Now, I'm destroying a base and a city. So you need to give me a trophy. You want to give me this tank or this rocket launcher as my trophy?
I'll give you the rocket launcher.
Okay. So I have a trophy. And I get 1 infamy for destroying a base. I finally got some infamy.
Yay!
Okay. And then I get 1 die for Seattle. Oh, it should be a 1.
No,
Oh,
not
God.
bad. Yay!
Not too bad. That's 24. It's destroyed. And now I deploy. Good. That. 2. Rocket launchers. Your turn. I could have used my iron stomach to get 3 health instead of a infamy, but I need infamy for the final battle. You want to move to attack me?
Yeah, I'll do that.
Move 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. You want to get more infamy?
I need as
Or
much as
you
I
wanna-
can get to kick your butt.
You don't want to go here because you'll destroy your base.
I know.
You can get a mutation if you want.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Okay. Stop. We do the fight first.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm trying to do things in order here. I keep on forgetting myself. All right, I did to attack you first, at least. Tanks have a defense of 5. They're really tough. Your armor
Yeah, but
tanks.
you take a.
Oh yeah, I do take 1 damage right away. Thanks for reminding me with your card. Your scientific
Analysis.
Yeah. Hit 1. You get 3 attacks on me now. You need to get 4 or higher. What'd you do? Did you
Went
adjust?
down one.
No,
You
it
said
was
you
me.
hit me
You're
one.
attacking
Oh.
me. I went down 1.
Oh.
I went down 1 because of your card.
All right.
Okay. I destroyed a tank. You hit me once. I go down another one. So I'm at 22 now.
Wow.
Okay.
Okay.
Now, I doubt I'm going to get 3 5s or 6s here. So I'm probably retreating again.
Oh, I got one.
Yeah, not good enough. Oh. I thought these were 3 tanks. Okay, first off, roll for the rocket launcher. You missed me.
Okay.
Okay. You were supposed to do the rocket launcher at the beginning of the thing.
Oh.
And then you did it again. Now I have to declare what I'm hitting here. I said I was going after tanks. It doesn't matter if it was 3 tanks. I got 1 tank. I didn't go after the rocket launcher, so it's fine.
Okay.
But it was grouped together. I thought there were 3 tanks. Now you get to attack with the rocket launcher. Actually, it's all the same. Attack with the tank. Missed. But I have to retreat. I'm up here. Guess I'll go to Vancouver.
Now I get a card, right?
Yes, you do.
The green one?
Yep, you get a military research.
Captain Claus.
Right here, Captain Colosso. So now Julia controls basically a giant superhero. You control the Captain Colosso, giant military unit. Place its piece on one of your bases, and it could be a base that already has a unit. Take the record tile. When Captain Colosso reaches 0 health, remove it from the game. Discard this card after use. Captain Colosso we'll put right here.
Okay.
And where do you want to put Captain Colosso? You can put him. Where's your army? Right here if you want to, in Seattle.
Yeah, that's not Seattle.
Oh, Denver. Yeah, that's Seattle.
Seattle's
moved.
way up there.
Yeah, Seattle moved.
Don't I get its card too?
Oh, yes, you do. Captain Colosso. And Captain Colosso, we'll show here on camera. He has 8 health. He moves 4, and he can go across land, lakes, and seas. Defense 4, attacks 2, and damages 2. That's pretty annoying. Put it right there. So you attacked me.
Mm-hmm.
You get a mutation. Go ahead and draw.
Armored scales.
Armored scales. Your defense is probably better now. Let's see. +1 defense, -1 move. Oh, that's pretty funny. You got the extra movement, so it evens out now. So you move 4 again instead of 5.
I wasn't even moving 5 to begin with, so.
Yeah, well, you weren't using it all the time. But the point is it evens out. That's pretty good.
Yeah.
Got a super monster here.
Yep.
Now you deploy. You got 3 tanks you can deploy.
Okay.
Actually, 2 tanks. There's no National Guard units. Where do you want to put them? I guess he's not considered a military unit, so you can put him there. Yep, that's the other place. All right, my turn. You're all the way over there, huh?
Ran away from you.
5. These guys move 4. Then I move. Do I stay there? Yeah, I'll just stay there and destroy Vancouver. So no fights. I stay in Vancouver. I destroy it. I get 3. I'm at 25. We're down to 2 more stomps here. And deploy. I can only deploy 1 thing. I deploy it here. There's no National Guard units. And all my Marines are out. I could redeploy. So if I look up redeploy again. I'm going to talk about redeploy here.
Here's deploy right there.
Okay, you can redeploy one of your units by removing it from the board and placing it in one of your unstomped bases. This counts as deploying one of your units. You can't redeploy National Guard or giant military units. So I will redeploy this one here.
Okay.
Your turn, you get to move.
I guess I'll go attack you.
Well, this guy only moves 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Do you want to attack me now or build up?
I think I'll build up.
1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, you're there. This guy can move how much?
That's 4.
Captain Colossus. 1, 2, 3, 4. I assume you're coming towards me.
Yeah.
And the tank. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so you're all coming towards me. What do you want to do with your Mega Claw?
Try to stay from
You
you.
can move 4. Oh, you have to. You can't go across.
Oh,
the
you
unit.
can't? Oh, okay. I'm sorry.
You were here.
Yeah.
4.
I get the hell away from you.
You're not going to be able to get away from me.
I'll just go to Denver.
You're going to destroy your own base, though.
Oh, no, I don't want to do that. Shit. But Albuquerque.
You're going to go there?
Yeah, why not?
You only get 1 hit point, though.
Yeah, I might get a 6 or something.
No, you only get 1 hit point.
Oh.
1 health point.
No, that sucks. Okay. Let me think.
1, 2, 3. You can go here and get roll 1 on Dallas, but I'm going to attack you.
Exactly.
You just want to go to Vegas. 1, 2, 3, 4, and destroy Vegas.
Fine. Destroy our home.
You get infamy. First off, we have to encounter the plane, so go ahead and roll 3.
Nothing happens.
They have a defense of 4. It attacks you. Missed you. Attack it again. And
Toast.
you got it. So you destroy the base, and you get 3 infamy. So you're going to get 4 infamy for that, because you destroyed the base, and you get 3 for your monstrous power. So that's pretty good.
Yep. Not bad.
Deploy. You got 2 tanks you can deploy. That's it.
Okay.
And you can redeploy something else. There's really nothing else you can deploy because you don't have any bases. All right, I go. You're running away from me too well. Well, I'm gonna go here, move here, here. This guy can go 6. Doesn't matter. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Move 4. The reason why I'm attacking you here is because I want to use my card, Stabilizer Ray. Oh, I gotta move my guy. I'll go here. This guy moves 4, right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
You're gonna get 1 more turn and you can pound on me. Unless I go into hiding. It's probably the best thing to do. Because you're gonna hit me a bunch.
Remember, I have +1 defense now, too.
I know, you're probably gonna win because your guys are really souped up. I just don't want to face all that stuff. Well, I can go to at least Portland. I'll just go to Portland.
Okay.
1, 2, 3. Oh, I can fly. I go to Portland. 1, 2, 3. Oh, he can still get to me. What the heck? Yeah, I'll go in the hiding.
Okay.
I'm not going to have you attack me.
Okay.
Okay, so when you go into... Let me make sure I'm doing this right. Disappear. You can have your monster disappear for a short time. Remove it from the board and place it at one of the 3 starting layers as its sole movement next turn. It also returns to its starting health if lower. I'm hiding from you. You're going to mess me up too much. But at least I'm attacking you here. I use the Stabilizer Ray. Use on any of your turns at the start of a battle involving your units. Discard If you damage a monster during the battle, choose and discard one of its... So I have to damage you. This is a risk.
Yeah, because my defense is now 5.
Right. You get 3. So I am playing the card. You did destroy one of them. Here you go. I gotta get a 5 or a 6. You get a chance to defeat me. Oh, you have been busy. I gotcha. I got lucky. So you go down to 26. Actually, you go down to... Yeah, I do 3 damage because he does 2. 25. And now
we're the same now.
I have to decide which one of these to remove. Do I have you go first, but you have all these counters, and you'll destroy me. I'm going to get rid of your... You attack first even if you're not the challenger, but you're going to be the challenger because you're going to do the stomp. Unless I move here. Okay, I get it. Okay. You're probably going to do the last stomp, which means it makes you the challenger. When I reappear, because of my mutation, I can move right away, and then I would become the challenger, because I can reappear here and then challenge. So that means I'm going to let you be higher defense. The only way I'm going to beat you is if I damage you, and you don't kill me first, and I get another attack in. So I'm going to get rid of your +1 move.
Alright.
And you retreat. You retreat to any space where there's not a military unit around here. And I get a card. Where do you want to go? Hey, what was the other mutation you went to? It was Roswell, right?
I don't
Right
know,
over
I think
here,
so.
right?
Yeah, I think so.
I have to write it down, because that one you haven't encountered. All right, here, I got Mecha Monster.
Yay!
Oops. So I made Julie retreat, so I get a card. You control the Mecha Monster, giant military unit. Place its piece on one of your bases and take its record tile. When Mecha Monster reaches 0 health. Okay. So I did use a stabilizer ray. The card's gone. I have Mecha Monster. Mecha Monster. Looks like this. Damage 4. Defense 5. And I deploy it to one of my bases. I'm going to go right here. So I'm hiding. There's 1 stomp left. You probably want to do it. Use it, honey. Get rid of it. That way we can start the end game. Deploy. I can deploy 1 unit. I'll go right here. Oh, and I got to deploy Mecha Monster, which I put right here. What do you want to do? You want to go over here and get that? Or do you want to run away from my units? Because I'll be able to attack you once. Or you can go in the hiding, maybe. Or do you not care and just want to end it?
I'm getting tired. I just want to end it.
All right, then just get a whole bunch of... There you go. You go there. You can't go after me. So you get 3 units. Okay, you're there. So now you would be the challenger, unless I go to a... I guess it's called like a rumble space. What's it called again?
Challenge site?
Challenge site, yes. Thank you. So I reappear. And because of my... Oh, but first, you can redeploy units. There's no point in redeploying units. I reappear, and because of my mutation, I can move. I'm going to go to the challenge space. So then that way I go first. Now, does that mean it happens right away? Let's look. Monster challenge. Okay, the monster challenge will begin in that monster space at the start of that player's next turn, unless another player's monster gets to a monster challenge space first, in which case that other monster becomes a challenger and the monster challenge will begin at the end of that turn. So I get there, I can still attack you with my military units. My guy moves forward, doesn't matter. I can attack you with these planes at least. Okay, I attack you with all these units.
Alright.
At least I can wear you down a little bit.
I'm already going down.
Okay, you want to go after the planes?
Sure.
Okay, roll 3 dice. It's easier to do that. Okay, you got a plane. Or did you want to go out? Well, that's fine. Okay, the rocket launcher tries to get you. Okay, I do 3 damage. These 3 planes go. Your defense is 5. I missed. The X fighter goes. I gotta get a 5 or a 6. Missed. Okay. You want to go after? Well, why don't you go after the rocket launcher? Roll 1. You got it. Now go after. You go after the planes. You missed. Okay, 3 planes go after you. You take 2 damage from that plane. The X fighter misses. You retreat. I get a military research to see if it does anything that helps me before we do our challenge. Anti-mutants. At the start of any battle. Okay, it doesn't matter. Now, we're going to the final battle. Each of your hits does 4 damage. I'm keeping that card. You can move the same turn layer whenever you stomp a military base. It says here, you may discard mutation cards at any time to gain 3 health. So I'm discarding these 2 mutations to get 6 health. So I have 31 now. And what is your health?
20.
20. We weigh in, we write down, because here's the thing. Whoever wins this fight are going to have to fight both of these guys. The game may end up winning. Julie has 20. I have 30. I will spend...
31.
Huh?
You have 31.
Oh, 31. My mistake. So I'm going to spend my marker. I have to get 5s to damage you. But if I hit you, I do 4 damage. I could defeat you if I hit you 5 times right now. What do you think the odds of me getting a bunch of 5s and 6s?
Pretty good.
This is extra damage. So I do 4. Each one of these does 5 each. So I do 4 plus 1. So that's 10. You're down to 10. Then I hit you 2 more times. I could do it. I did.
Good, I'm dead.
I actually did it. I'm amazed.
Is this over now?
No. You can be, you won the first time we played.
I'm tired. It's way past my playing time.
Okay. Almost done here. I get your health, but I can't go over 40. I'm at 40.
Good job.
You control the mecha monster now and Captain Colossal.
So what do I do?
Mecha monster. Let's do him first. He attacks 1. Actually, I go first. So I get 3 attacks. I have no infamy to spend. But I do 4 damage. So here I go.
Nice.
It's 5 each. He's dead.
Good job. You're rolling nice.
Okay, next one. Go after Captain Colossal. His defense is 4. I get 3 attacks. I do 5 damage.
How do you do 5 damage? Only has 2.
Okay, 4 for this card. And then plus 1 for it being a stomp. So you're down to 3.
Nice.
You get 2 attacks on me. That's... it does damage 2. So I'm down to 38.
Yeah, you got this.
I'm sure I do.
Yeah, I'm not worried. I think you got this in the bag.
And I do 4 damage. He's dead.
Yep. Good job. You won.
Well, if I hadn't taken away that mutation, you would have won.
That's
so that
okay.
is... Because if... here, let's take a look right here. If you would have... If I hadn't killed you in one hit, because remember, I only had 31. Let's see what would have happened here. You would have had...
Oh, I put some back.
What? How many did you have?
3.
Why did you put them back?
Because I thought we were done.
Okay, well, don't do that. 5. Look how much you had here.
Didn't matter.
Because I happened to kill you first. 10. 15. 17. You would have rolled 20 dice. Let's just see for fun here. What would have happened? I know you're tired,
I'm very tired.
but you're just rolling dice. And you only need to get 4s or higher. Okay, go ahead. I'm going to write down on the paper here. Look at that. That would be 4, 8, 11. Okay, roll again. You missed. 6, 4, 8, 11. Okay, that's 9 dice. Keep on rolling. That's 6 more. I'm almost dead. That's another 4. That's 10. 32. I would have died, and you only have rolled the dice 15 times. That's what I was afraid of. Because that's why you got all those.
Mm-hmm.
And then you would have healed. You would have gotten my 31 health.
Yeah, and then I had to beat those guys.
Yeah, you would have been fine. Well, that's a vintage playthrough of Monsters Minutes America. Thanks for watching.
Thanks so much for
Julie's
watching.
worn out right now.
I'm so tired. Please don't forget to like and subscribe and leave any nice comments you want to. And thanks for playing along with us. See you in the next video.
Bye-bye.
Bye.